Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Dustin and today is Hurricane Irma vlog. So today is Sunday. I had just made part of this video and I said that today was Saturday. I had forgotten that today's Sunday. So it's Sunday. This is the day that this is going to be hitting me. And it's about noon right now, so it's pretty windy, but it's not anything that's terrible right now, as you can probably hear. So it's pretty intense. I know I got water all over my screen. Anyway, it's pretty gusty right now. It's not really windy per se. Like it's not sustained winds. It's more so just gusts. But it's not too bad. I live in Central Florida, in Kissimmee. So the track is supposed to put it over towards Tampa. If it follows the current track, the closest the storm's going to get to me is going to be about 70 miles or so, which is close but not terribly close. We'll still be getting probably hurricane force gusts, but not hurricane force winds sustained, so that's good. We should be getting between 50 to 70 mile per hour winds sustained and then up to 100 mile per hour gusts. But it shouldn't be too bad. There's palm trees in my backyard, but there's not no real big like oak trees or anything that could fall and kill someone, you know, or break a house. There's some maple trees out front, but they're not, maple trees are fairly strong and they're also not terribly big. So I'm not too worried. Got my shed strapped down over there, so if it goes anywhere, it's gonna go in one piece. As you can see, we have the sliding glass doors boarded up to some degree with foam board. It's heavy duty foam core, gator board as my dad calls it. It's not like regular like foam board you could buy from like a Lowe's or something like that. This is really heavy duty stuff. You can't like punch through it or anything. Yeah, it's not as good as plywood, but we have a bunch of it, so we might as well use it. My window I have a little bit of plywood on, and up in the front we have a little bit of plywood on those windows. I'm not terribly worried though, regardless. Like, I think it's more precautionary more than necessary, but it is going to be pretty darn windy. So yeah, it's about noon right now. We'll see how it goes. I thought I might as well take you guys on this journey. And it's starting to come, water is starting to come in on my back porch back here, but it's not too bad though. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Like I said, I'll update you as we go. If the track shifts a whole bunch east, then I'll get direct hit and it's gonna be freaking crazy, but it won't be too bad. So anyway, on to the next update. Next door neighbor starting a vehicle. So it is like 3 o'clock, I think, something like that. And it's not really changed much from earlier. Come on, man. Oh, it was zoomed in. Yeah, like I said, it's about 3 o'clock. Not really changed much. A little bit more windy, but still nothing terrible. You know, nothing that you don't see in a regular thunderstorm. More gusty than anything, but yeah, it's definitely starting to pick up a little bit. There's a number of, you know, bamboo blades of grass or leaves all over my yard now. This screen is still blown out. It's always blown out though. Like, it blows out like during the sunshine. So yeah, apparently it's past the Keys now. It's still going north, so it's looking like it's gonna make landfall about Naples or so. Which is going to put it a little bit closer to us than if it goes up to Tampa and makes landfall, if it follows that track. But you know, it's kind of doing whatever it wants right now. So yeah, it's pretty decent right now. Again, it's not even remotely close to the worst it's going to be. So we'll see how that goes when we get there. Just a quick update. Like I said, it's not really anything that terrible right now. So we'll see how it goes when I get back. 5:30 update. It's pretty damn windy right now. It's gusting a good probably 30-35 miles per hour right now. Me and my brother just went out front. We were standing outside and it's pretty freaking good right now. Yeah, it's gusting pretty good. It's really getting nippy now.
Oh God!
It's really blowing. It's about 6:30 or so, something like that. And it's really blowing hard. This isn't even the worst of it. It's already blown down some of our fence. These bamboo are really getting hit. This is intense. I don't want to get the camera wet, but it's about 7:30 now, more or less. It's getting pretty windy, so we already lost a section of the fencing. More of it's probably gonna go, but otherwise it's just windy as hell. This is just the start of the tropical storm force winds that we're gonna be getting, so yeah. I'm doing this update from my phone, but this is my road in front of my house. It's kind of raining. This is flooding. That's out there is about probably close to 2 foot deep. This is normal. This happens in this neighborhood. It's not just because of this hurricane. This happens fairly often. But I don't want it to come too much further because my house is right pretty close to this. Normally this is about halfway from my house to the road. The road's way out there. And it's pretty damn windy. The rain isn't that bad right now. It's mainly just wind, but we haven't got the worst of it yet. It's about 8:45, 9 o'clock, something like that. So, what's up, guys? It's about 9:30 right now. I'm using night vision because can't really see much. It's pretty damn windy right now. It stopped raining. We're in the middle of a, I guess, a dry band. It's windy as hell, but there's no rain, so that's good. It's flooding pretty bad. You probably saw this video right before this, shot with my phone. It's flooding out in my road. Not quite to my house yet, and I have a plan if it does get to my house. But I don't have to worry too much. It doesn't flood severely here too bad. So the next storm that's going to be hitting us is, or the next squall line that's going to be hitting us is a pretty bad one. It's going to have a lot higher winds, probably somewhere in the like 70 to 80 mile per hour winds, maybe gusts even higher than that, and that's what I'm worrying about. Like I said, it's about 9:30 right now. The next 2 hours or so is going to be where it's really going to be interesting. The storm has shifted pretty far east. It's heading basically due north right now towards Lakeland, which puts it probably 30-35 miles closer to me from where the original track was. And as you can hear, it's getting pretty antsy. These gusts are, some of the gusts are there about 60 miles per hour right now, and it's going to be sustaining that pretty soon. So I'll see how it goes. These next 2 hours are going to probably be the worst of it. So it is weakening. That's good. It's a Category 2 right now, but it is getting closer to me than what we originally thought. So that's the only unfortunate thing. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'm alive right now, though. That's good. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. Still terribly windy, but it looks like the worst of it is over. It's just going to be windy for the next, 12 hours probably. That looks like the extent of the damage is just the fence. So that's pretty good. We knew the fence was going to blow down. The fence was terrible. It was really in bad shape. So we knew that the fence was going to blow down. But I haven't been out front yet. But it looks like pretty much the only thing that's been damaged has been the fence line. So doing pretty good. I'm alive. So been cleaning up a little bit. It's been pretty crazy. I don't know if I can get this cleaner. We've been cleaning up. It's about noon right now. There's still a curfew in the county, so we're not really allowed to go out. I took my mini bike out earlier and drove around the neighborhood, and there's trees down. Not severely, but there's a couple trees down and a couple other roads around here. So some of the roads you can't get out of this neighborhood. Like out that way is the way I get out of here, and there's a big tree. Oh, there's a tree down over there, so I can't even really leave that way if I wanted to. But trying to get the fence out. We got the fence all torn down. We got this section, and there's a whole big pile over on the other side of the house. So yeah, we're doing, I guess, as good as we can. Still don't have power. Apparently about half of the, that's about to fall off. About half of the customers for KUA, my power company, are out of power. They said that they're going to assess the damage and everything, see what's going on, and then give us a timetable to how long the power is going to be out. I bet it's going to be out for at least a day, unless whatever's got us knocked out is a simple fix, but I doubt it. Luckily, the next door neighbor is a KUA worker, so I can always ask him. Whoa. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty bad. There's only a couple houses around here that have any sort of real damage, so other than that, it's not too bad. Just kind of waiting for power at this point. So yeah, we're surviving, so that's good. Well, here's the final update of this hurricane blog. It's almost sunset, 7:30 or so, and great news, the power just came back on. Literally walked outside and saw this, a freaking rainbow. It's a beautiful rainbow too. It's a really, really good rainbow. Look at that. Look at it. It's a great rainbow. It goes all the way over there. So I saw that, I'm like, oh, what a beautiful rainbow. Beautiful, beautiful rainbow. Rainbows are awesome. And the freaking power came back on. Like as soon as I saw that, I'm like, this is great. So power's back on, everything's alive. All the things that were damaged, I guess, have been taken care of. To all the people who have been affected a lot worse than I have, my heart goes out to you guys, and I hope you're able to, you know, push through, do what you can. Because there's people who have gotten a lot more damage than I have. A lot more, just in this neighborhood, let alone other parts of the state that got tornadoes or floods or whatever. So all of you guys out there, stay safe. There's another storm out there. I don't think it's going to hit us, but we'll see how that goes. So I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for joining me on this wonderful ride. For those of you, like I said, out there, if you're affected, stay safe. You know, you guys can pull through. We're good. We're awesome. And until the next time, Rainbow says bye. Until the next video, I'll see y'all later.